So we got some distractions this year. We're trying to do a Fast Talk Friday with David and Ariana. We have other people wanting to come in, and we're like, no, we need to record this. So we're going to try and pretend that they're not even here. Okay, so you hear them in the background? See, we're not joking. All right. So Ariana, today we're going to talk a little bit about renters. You've had some good experience, or had some experience. I don't know how good they are. We've had experiences with some renters as a realtor. So what is an advantage, obviously, if somebody's going to be hiring you to lease a property, if you're a renter?
Well, what's going to help is we will tell you which documents you need to gather, because if you are going through a realtor and the landlord has to pay the realtors, then they will require certain documentation. So it's helpful if you know that ahead of time before you start looking. So if you see a place you like, you're ready to go.
Yeah, and the other good thing is you don't have to pay for it. So remember, the landlord's paying. Just like in a sale, buyers don't pay for the realtors. It's the same as when you're leasing a property, the tenant doesn't pay. And the other thing is, you brought a good point. If a landlord is using a realtor to lease out the property, they're going to want a lot of documentation. They probably want to hire a client because, like a better rating. They want all the documentation. So that's why we always say, if you reach out to us, like, yeah, we're not going to jump into a car or anything until we've seen the documents. Maybe sometimes we have to reach out to the landlord and say, tell the story. Maybe your credit score might not be great. That's why they rely on us to tell you this, tell the story and explain what's happening. Why you're, just basically tell the story, and it helps soften the blow as opposed to just putting an offer in without seeing the property, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So if they wanted to reach out to us, that's the first question we say is like, can you send over the documents?
Yeah.
Right. And it's a good option too, I think, for us as well, right?
Yeah, and you know what? At the end of the day, let's say you don't have all your documents in order, it might be to your advantage to take a look at Facebook Marketplace, because sometimes on there landlords are a little bit more informal. They're not paying realtors, and they might not have as high requirements as landlords who are working with realtors.
Yeah, there's also Kijiji you can use. There's Craigslist. There's even Renter.ca. There's a number of other items to go through. But yeah, if you want, I always say to my clients, if you're looking for a higher end client, that's why you hire us to lease your property, because again, they're paying for that service, so you want to make sure that all the documents is in place and that they are getting a clean tenant. Yeah. So if you are interested in using the services of a realtor, please feel free to reach out. We'd love to hear from you.